Welcome to the Wombat tutorial. In this guide, we'll walk you through everything you need to know for your first use of the Wombat Inspection Crawler. Let's start by preparing your crawler. When you receive your Wombat, carefully unpack all components and check that nothing is damaged or missing. To charge the equipment, start with the crawler battery. Plug the charger into an outlet, then connect the crawler battery to the charger using the white 4-pin connector. The charger indicator will turn from red to blue when fully charged, which takes approximately 2 to 3 hours. While the crawler battery is charging, plug the remote controller charging cable and its power adapter into an outlet, then connect the cable to the controller. Ensure the controller is powered off as it will not charge while turned on. Look for the small LED to the left of the charging port. It will turn from red to green when fully charged after approximately 2 to 3 hours. Before your first use, ensure the crawler remains powered off until the remote controller is set up and the charging process is complete. Once fully charged, insert the battery into the crawler and connect the yellow 2-pin connector. Make sure the battery is fully in place and the connection is secure. When replacing the lid, ensure it sits flush with the chassis before tightening the screw. This ensures a proper seal and helps prevent debris from entering. Your micro SD card comes pre-installed in the crawler, ready to take photos and video right out of the box. If you need to remove or replace it, you'll find it in the compartment near the camera. To make the SD card easier to handle, consider using the tweezers included in your spare parts kit. Follow the steps shown to safely insert or replace the card when needed. Now that your remote controller is fully charged, let's turn it on. To power on the controller, press the power button once, then press and hold until you hear and the left LED indicators at the top begin to flash red and green. The controller will take approximately 30 to 45 seconds to boot up. With the controller ready, it's time to connect to your crawler. To begin, press the power switch on the back of the crawler. It will play, and the battery indicator will show the charge level. The LEDs on the front of the crawler will pulse until connected. Listen for the that signifies the pairing is complete. Now let's explore the resolution and zoom settings. On the controller screen, tap the FPV app to begin your inspection. Once connected, the live video feed from the crawler will appear. Tap the 3 dots in the top right and the camera icon to access settings. For maximum zoom, switch to 720p. This provides 6 times zoom with reduced quality. Use the control wheel on the right to adjust zoom. For balanced quality and zoom, select 1080p. This offers 5.5 times zoom with high-quality images. The default is 2K with 3.5 times zoom. Finally, 4K offers the highest quality for close-ups. Digital zoom is unavailable while recording in 4K. Now that you've paired the crawler with the remote, let's walk through the controls. The 3-position switch on the top left controls the LED lights. Push it forward for full brightness, center for dimmable mode, or back to turn them off. When in dimmable mode, use the wheel behind the switch to adjust brightness. The left stick controls the camera tilt, letting you angle the camera 90 degrees upward or 30 degrees downward. To capture a photo, press the A button on the controller. The right joystick controls the crawler movement. Push the joystick up to drive forward, pull back to reverse, and move left or right to steer. The three-position switch on the top right controls drive modes. In the center is inspection mode for precise control. Pushing forward is travel mode, offering balanced performance. And pushing back is turbo mode, which gives a 10-second burst of maximum power when you need to get unstuck. The control wheel behind the switch allows you to adjust zoom based on your previously selected settings. Press button B to start recording a video. A red indicator will appear on screen. Press button B again when you're finished recording. You can snap photos anytime during recording without stopping the video. When you're done using the crawler, power down all components properly to preserve battery life. First, press the power switch on the crawler to turn it off. Then, press and hold the power button on the controller and confirm the shutdown on screen. Next, we'll show you how to extract your photos and videos. Always power off the crawler completely before removing the micro SD card. Removing the micro SD card while the crawler's on could result in corruption of your saved media. Open the SD card compartment and gently press the card with the provided tweezers until it clicks and releases, then carefully remove it. Insert the micro SD card into the SD card adapter that comes with your Wombat, making sure it is fully seated. Next, insert the adapter into your SD card reader, which is sold separately and may vary depending on your device. Finally, connect the SD card reader to your laptop to access your files. For Windows users, your files will appear in the File Explorer. Navigate to the DCIM folder where you'll find your photos and video. Simply select the files you want and copy them to your desired location. Remember to properly eject the SD card before disconnecting it from your device. On Apple devices, the SD card will mount to your desktop or appear in Finder. Open it and navigate to the DCIM folder to access your media files. Drag and drop the files to transfer them to your computer. Remember to properly eject the SD card before disconnecting it from your device. To ensure the longevity of your equipment, follow proper storage practices. To remove the battery, twist off the thumb screw, lift the lid, pull the battery out, and disconnect the yellow 2-pin connector. If storing the crawler for more than a week or two, unplug the battery and verify its charge to around 50%. Avoid storing it fully charged or completely drained, as this reduces performance and shortens battery life. Place the crawler, battery, and controller back into the carrying case, ensuring everything is secure. Finally, close and lock the case. Your Wombat is now safely stored and ready for your next adventure. Let's address some common questions and issues you might encounter. You might notice the tires look a bit flat or compressed when you first receive your crawler. This is completely normal. All Uplink Robotics crawlers are manufactured at 7,200 feet above sea level, where atmospheric pressure is lower. At lower elevations, higher air pressure compresses the tires. To fix this, simply loosen a few beadlock screws, pull the tire to let air in, and reinflate before tightening the screws again. If the FPV app shows disconnected while the crawler is still working, don't worry. This usually happens when the Ethernet setting turns off, through no fault of the user. To fix this, go to the app settings, select Network and Internet, then select Ethernet and make sure it's turned on. Sometimes the issue isn't actually the Ethernet setting. You may just need to close the app completely and restart it to resolve the connection display. If this does not fix the problem, try powering the crawler and controller off and then back on again. If the issue persists, please contact our support team. For questions or support, contact us at info@uplinkrobotics.com or visit uplinkrobotics.com.